Which is safer, ETFs or stocks? Can crypto actually belong in your retirement plan? And what's the fastest way to grow $1,000 in 2025? You're about to find out. Okay, imagine this. Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and some 19-year-old Reddit trader walk into a bar. Who walks out richer in 2025? It depends. Are they holding ETFs, stocks, or crypto? Let's find out. Future Financing presents ETFs versus stocks versus crypto. Where should you really invest in 2025? Everyone says you should invest, but no one tells you what to invest in. Stocks? ETFs? Crypto? All three? Let's simplify it with real examples, clear advice, and just the right amount of sarcasm. And by the way, you don't have to pick one. This isn't a dating app. First up, ETFs. Think of an ETF like a smoothie. Instead of buying one fruit, aka one stock, you get the whole fruit basket, blended into one. It's simple, low risk, and super beginner friendly. You don't need to research individual companies. You're basically buying a chunk of the market. Cost? Just a tiny expense ratio, usually between 0.03 and 0.20%. Here are three solid ETFs for 2025. VOO tracks the S&P 500 return, 78% over 5 years. QQQ tracks the NASDAQ 100 return, 112%. VTI, total U.S. stock market return, 84%. ETFs are the slow cooker of investing. Low effort, long-term flavor. Now let's talk stocks. When you buy a stock, you're literally buying part of a company. Apple, Microsoft, NVDA, you're in. That means more control, more potential upside, but also more volatility and more research. Here are three strong stocks from the past few years. Apple, 230% return over 5 years. Microsoft, 200%. NVIDIA, 800%. Yep, wild. No fees to hold them, but taxes and emotions, oh yeah, you'll feel those. Stocks are the front row seat to capitalism. You get the highs and the stress. All right, now to the spicy one, crypto. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Crypto isn't just digital money, it's a whole tech movement. The upside? Huge. The risk? Also huge. It's like investing in the internet in 1997, but with meme coins and gas fees. Top three to watch. Bitcoin, up 400% over 5 years. Ethereum, 500%. Solana, 450%. Crypto's not for everyone, and that's okay. But if you want exposure to the future, this is where it's happening. Oh, and let's talk regulations. Because crypto just got a major upgrade in the US. In January 2024, the SEC approved the first spot Bitcoin ETFs. Translation? Big players like BlackRock and Fidelity can now invest in Bitcoin legally and safely inside your IRA or 401k. Even Bloomberg called it a watershed moment for crypto. In 2017, Wall Street ignored crypto. In 2025, they're literally sponsoring the party.
What does it mean for you?
It's easier, safer, and way more legit to invest in crypto now, especially through ETFs. If you've been waiting for a real entry point, this might be it. So how do they all stack up? Here's a quick snapshot. ETFs, lower risk, steady return, low fees. Stocks, higher reward, more homework. Crypto, depends on your risk appetite. As Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Crypto traders, they call it boring. So which one's right for you? If you like chill, hands-off investing, go ETFs. If you like control and enjoy digging into companies, go stocks. If you're okay with risk and chasing big upside, a little crypto could fit. No judgment, just strategy. And if your portfolio keeps you up at night, that's not investing. That's gambling. Let's see what the pros are doing. Buffett, he's team ETF all day. Cathie Wood, pure innovation stocks. BlackRock, they've added Bitcoin to the mix. John Bogle, the godfather of index funds, said it best. Don't look for the needle in the haystack. Just buy the haystack. Still unsure? Try this. If you're in your 20s, 60% ETFs, 25% stocks, 15% crypto. In your 30s, 70% ETFs, 20% stocks, 10% crypto. 40 plus, 80% ETFs, 20% safe stocks, maybe 5% crypto if you really want. You don't have to be perfect, just balanced. Time is your greatest asset, and sleep is underrated. Final thought. You don't need to choose just one. A smart investor uses all three in the right mix. Start with a solid base of ETFs. Add flavor with good stocks. Take small, bold bets with crypto. Wealth builds slow, then it looks sudden. Want help building the perfect portfolio? Watch our video on asset classes. It breaks down everything you need to know. Then check out our video on portfolio rebalancing, so you don't mess it up later. Both are linked on screen right now, also in the description and pinned comment below. If this helped, give us a like. Hit subscribe for smarter finance every single week. It's free for you, but very important for us to keep the channel going. And let us know in the comments, what's your mix? ETFs, stocks, or crypto?